Hello there. I'm Nolan Chen, Partner Solutions Architect at AWS.
And hi, I'm Matt Meyer, Head of Solutions Engineering at Edge Delta.
Matt, the amount of telemetry data continues to increase at over 70% year over year. With that, can you tell us about some of the challenges companies have in trying to handle all of their telemetry data?
Of course. With that increase in data volume, obviously the most efficient one that we see all the time is managing cost. So with these SIEM and observability platforms, they're trying to understand the utility of that data and reduce costs as much as possible. Also, we're sending more data than ever before, and we might have data in there that is non-compliant or even contains PII data. Finally, we're sending more data that may not allow us to have actionable alerts or any intelligence upon. So it's tough to remove all of the noise and just maintain the signal.
Okay, I definitely get the value of having pipelines. You talked about, for instance, optimizing costs. But let me ask you this. Why not do this processing at the destinations rather than having a new pipeline in the middle?
That's a great question. So if I was to perform these operations at the destination side, I would then have to do them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different times. And this is just a very simplistic example. Why not move that logic, shift it left, and perform these operations before we ever send it outbound? Not only that, but all of this data and all these operations will be run within your purveyance, within your architecture, meaning that we can perform actions like masking, to remove PII or non-compliant data before it ever egresses. We can do enrichment to add intelligence to the data so that it'll help us in our forensics or security or observability incidents. We can do optimization. That is removing unnecessary fields or cardinality to make sure that we don't egress anything that has no utility or purpose. And we can also do analysis so that we can intelligently decide if there are any incidents happening for security or observability purposes before that data has to become centralized in these other platforms, increasing our ability to detect issues even faster.
I see. I like how you draw the dotted line. So these important actions, masking, enrichment, optimization, and analysis, are now done completely under your control on this side
Yes.
of the dotted line, right? Giving you true control over security and observability.
That is correct.
All right, great. Thank you, Matt.
Of course.